The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's 730 metres from pole position down to a slippery turn 1 here, the first of 16 corners around this 2.89-mile racetrack. The long, wide turn 3 and the uphill right-hander of turn 9 can both be taken full throttle in the right conditions, but I doubt very much we'll be seeing any of that today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Phoenix lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo and Hamilton, Sainz, Russell, Fernando Alonso and Guan Yu Zhou, Verstappen, Ocon, Alex Albon and Tsunoda, Magnussen, Gasly, Théo Pourchaire and Mick Schumacher, Stroll and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And a warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's have a chat about Williams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations. What will happen over the course, and it's the Spanish Grand Prix in 2022. It's lights out and away we go, and it's a fairly even start. Tyres, and there's Lewis Hamilton on the inside, battling away with Carlos Sainz. Does the inside work out well for the Mercedes with Carlos Sainz, but Perez leads them through the first corner. From Leclerc, Verstappen getting past Carlos Sainz. Hamilton ahead of the fast-starting Williams. It's Perez now, ahead of Charles Leclerc. Then comes Max Verstappen. Perez and Verstappen, all the impetus they need, as it's three cars going wheel to wheel. There's a spin right at the back in the Alfa Romeo. Look up there as Perez is caught, and there's three cars gone off at turn 4, and we've already got high drama here on the opening lap, and it's Max Verstappen, who was the third of those cars. He is out of the race on the first lap.
And two really fancied runners in the barriers together there. Well, that's really taken the sting out of an element of this race. So Max seems under control and then gets on the skittles, and he's straight in the barrier. Wow.
Now here's Max Verstappen.
Oh dear. He almost went into anti-stall. But absolutely nowhere. There's at that point where it's very easy to get caught up in other people's incidents.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything there. Sake.
Okay, switch off, Max.
Carlos, this guy's a fucking dickhead. Fuck. No.
Fuck!
Yeah, I got hit there, badly.
Team effort then, which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
It's an heroic effort for any driver to race in conditions like these, and seeing them fight their way to the front was very special indeed. They were able to find all the grip, all the good lines, and had the confidence to get on the power to top it all off. That's what pushed them into first place today.
It's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Daniel Ricciardo can be happy with the points he's earned today, as it pushes his lead out even further. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. McLaren supplant the previous leaders and take control of the championship. Meanwhile, Alpine move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.